Namaste, I am Limesh Parekh and I welcome you to this course. The name of the course is Certified Sangam CRM Sales Consultant. So let's start. We are in the first chapter and this is the first video of the first chapter. Let us understand the agenda. The thing is, this course, is useful not only for selling Sangam CRM, but any CRM. Or you can even think like this that it is useful for selling any software in the world. So let us understand the agenda, what all is going to unfold. First, let us see the chapter wise structure, which chapter contains which topics. Then we will also understand the market of CRM, what is NJ's position in that, what is Sangam CRM's position in that. Then we will understand the entire ecosystem of Sangam CRM. What is the role of partners? What is the role of NJ? What is the role of customers? And what is the role of consultants, etc. etc. We will start with the chapter wise breakup. How many chapters are there and what are the contents of each chapter? Now, I would like to share something with you here. Only watching or knowing will not work, doing will work. So please do it. Whatever you watch here, learn here, start doing it. Only practice can lead to perfection. Only doing the course will not work. You may like to consider this. We have learnt a few things in the last 14 years. How is a CRM sold? We made several mistakes. And thus, we know what we should do, what we should not do, and what we should definitely not do. We will elaborate and share all these things with you. A few important things before we start. As I shared with you earlier, this course will help you in selling not only Sangam CRM, but any CRM of the world. If you have your own CRM or if you are selling CRM of any other brand, this course will help you for sure. Second point to understand is the work of selling the CRM or the work of making recurring revenue from the CRM is not a short term game. Like in a jiffy, you shoot WhatsApp messages, in a jiffy, people send money, in a jiffy, you received money, and in a jiffy, you make a lot of money. It doesn't work this way. This is a long term game. And secondly, because you're watching this show, I assume you are new in the field of selling CRM. So give yourself some time to understand what is going on and then come. And as you follow everything in the video properly and start practicing all the processes shared in the course, then this will happen for sure. That in the coming months or quarters, your recurring revenue model will be built. Our purpose is that you should build your recurring revenue model and you are sure that the steady inflow of income will be there. One interesting point is that Sangam CRM is free up to 10 users. So even selling for free has a revenue model, especially for partners. And we've kept a complete chapter to discuss how you generate money from the free model. You can build a great revenue model out of the free CRM. We are going to share several best practices with you. As I said earlier, what is to be done? Hmm? I will also share the things we did and proved successful for us, and the things we tried and failed in. They did not work, so that you need not make the same mistakes again. Many times it happens that those who want to sell the CRM feel that it is enough for them to understand product and technology. It is not like that. Please do not focus on technology. Focus on problem solving. See, any company or any business owner buys the CRM or invests his money and time and the effort in the CRM. Okay, so his purpose was not to employ technology. He wanted to solve some problem of his business or achieve some goal. So, unless we understand these 2 points, our business of selling CRM will not work well. Please focus on this. You will enjoy the work. We have made efforts throughout this course, right from how to initiate or bring in an inquiry, how to close it, how to implement it with the client, and after that, how to retain him. This is the whole life cycle. Take it like we have created the whole Bhagavad Gita for your entry in this business. So as I shared that there will be many best practices and yes, we have learned these in 14 years. It may not be the final word, but it is certain that we have learned this by making many mistakes. If you just simply follow what we are telling, it will be smooth and successful. This I can guarantee. What should you do before doing this course? What is the content or the material which if you have read or understood beforehand, it will benefit you? The first is our certified Sangam CRM user course. When you complete this user course, what will happen is that you will know what the CRM is, how it works, what are its benefits, which business processes does it resolve. My suggestion is please do complete the Certified Sangam CRM user course. Maybe you're not going to use it, but it is necessary to complete it. There is a special thing. If you don't use what you sell, you don't have that conviction in selling it. It's like a restaurant owner who goes to another restaurant or home to have his meals. How would the public trust him, right? If you appeal someone to buy it and he asks, "Do you use it?" You say, "No, I don't use it." Then it's not fair. You should definitely use it. And to use it, this course will be very beneficial. The second is Certified Sangam CRM Administrator course. Now, the thing is, the entire CRM that we've built it on the concept of low code, no code. Whatever is displayed in the CRM or whatever you can do in the CRM, about 98 to 99% out of it is such that you can configure them on the screen. Writing code is not required. You don't need to be a programmer. I will say it again and probably will say it again and again that it is more about understanding the business rather than understanding the technology. The more you focus on it, it will work better. Technology is something basic. You need to understand it. No two ways about it. But do not concentrate on it. Focus on technology should be only 20%. 80% focus should be on other things. This point will be clear in the administrator course. Then comes the Certified Sangam CRM Business Owner. We have specifically created this course for those business owners who want to implement CRM in their business. The reason is all the direction will come from them, all the drive will come from them. I strongly recommend you complete this course as well. And this course is based on a book, Cracking the CRM Code. There will be 5 main chapters, and these 5 chapters will cover all the points in detail from buying through to success. I will share how this course is relevant for the sellers. If you know what the buyer should do, what do they think, okay, you will be able to sell in a better way. So, this course discusses the psychology of the buyer in detail. Like, what does the buyer think? How should he think? Where can you correct him? And other points. So, these 3 courses are necessary before you do this course. If you have not registered so far, please register for them. And completing these courses before doing the seller course will be much better. Or you can do it now. Complete this course and then go to these courses. Unless and until you've completed these, please don't go out to sell. There will be trouble. So now let us see the chapter wise breakup of the entire course. How many chapters are there? What do they contain that is going to help you? And how to use it. I will repeat that the whole course is created in a very practical way. You will not find it theoretical, or you will never feel like it's okay, this guy is saying all this, but we cannot do this. No, it is not like that. Whatever has been shown in this course, many of our partners are executing it the same way as of today. We are also doing the same way. Everything works well and they give results. This we know for sure. There is no need to doubt. If you feel that you're not able to understand something, or you're confused at some point, or you want to learn something more and you need help from our side, then don't hesitate to ask us. We'll be happy to help you. Most of the ideas are such that you can implement them immediately after watching this. In the whole sales issue, one point is discussed frequently. People say sales is a science, sales is an art. I will share a trick with you how this needs to be understood. In science, when you give certain input and do certain processes, you are sure that you will certainly get that result. Okay. So when input is fixed and process is fixed, then the output is fixed. Then that can be called a science. Art generally is something that whatever is inside the core, the personality of a person, it is built in. Howsoever I practice, I cannot sing like Lata Mangeshkar. Whatever I learn, however I practice, I cannot bat like Sachin Tendulkar or Virat Kohli. Okay, so the question is, what is sales? Because in sales, you put in something, carry out the process, and the output can be anything, isn't it? So we can define it like sales is something, sales is a craft. like this: a craft or a skill which you acquire by practice and trial and error. Let us see one more example to understand it better. Take cooking, for example. Cooking is something by watching TV shows, by reading books, you cannot learn it. You cannot learn it by watching the lectures. You have to do the cooking. Until you do it, you will not be able to learn it. The same is applicable for sales. You read a book on sales, watch the videos on sales, do this course, nothing will work. Unless you actually do it yourself, you are not going to get the result. So, my request is whatever is being shown here, being discussed here, please try doing it. If you do it and you do not get the results even after practicing it, we will talk to you and help you improve it. But business will not happen just by reading the notes. You have to do it. And how should you do it? This is what is covered in this course. This course can guide you about what to do. From the mistakes that others have made, we can teach you what you should do, what you should not do, and what you should absolutely not do. But you have to do it for sure. So let us see the chapter wise breakup. The first chapter, which is going on here, is the introduction to this course. In this, we are discussing things and we'll continue to do so. The second is a conceptual chapter. The name is The Difference Between the Mindsets of a Solver and a Seller. To sell a product like the CRM, the mindset of a solver is required. We will share some practical ideas and tips with you in this chapter. The third chapter is very important. The free Sangam CRM. What is the business model? What is its revenue model? And how you, as a partner, can earn money out of the free CRM. We have covered this in detail in chapter number 3. In chapter number 4, we have talked about identifying targets and prospects. See, not everybody in the world needs CRM. Okay. There are many businesses that do not require CRM. The size and format of a business can be such that it does not need a CRM. So there must be some formula, right? Some characteristics that if they are present, then that business needs the CRM. That we have discussed in this chapter. Along with this, what we have done is in different industries, how do people use the CRM? This is shared in detail in chapter number 4. And what is the benefit of it? Suppose you understand the people in the financial industry, that is people engaged in investment, insurance, mutual fund business, or those engaged in manufacturing, how they are using the CRM. What are their problems that they are trying to find solutions in the CRM? When you listen to this part of the course, you can think of your 25 customers who are in this category. So, while watching this segment, my earnest request to you is to keep a notebook and a pen handy with you and note the names of all your clients who fall under this category. Try calling them immediately after watching this one. Result will be there. Certainly will be guaranteed. I have done this many times. So, how to generate leads is chapter number 5. Now that you have made up your mind that this person may buy, this one may not, it will go this way or this will happen. What we have done in chapter number 4 is called customer persona in marketing language. In chapter number 4, we have created the customer persona. In chapter number 5, we will reach that category of customers, means we will generate leads. Now, coming to chapter number 6. In the whole process of sales, lead generation is important. And more important is qualifying the leads. In lead qualification, you decide whether to make efforts on this or not. There are many formulae about it. There is huge gyan about it. So, we are going to share some methods with you which are very practical and you can do them. Very easy to understand. You will be able to understand them, execute them, and train your team on them. And team members also can do them. It is that simple. The seventh concept or chapter is what is called capacity demonstration and capability demonstration. Right? You can Google to find out the difference between capacity and capability. Very interesting difference. Capability demonstration is how you convince your customers, I can do this, right? There are different stages in this. We have given the stages and the steps in those. And we have explained it along with some examples in chapter number 7. Then comes chapter number 8, how to close the sale. Okay. You must be thinking there will be negotiation, objection handling, not just this, but there will be a lot more. So, all these things, various objections people raise, there is one common grievance That since we send a quotation, people stop responding to our phone calls. What to do in that scenario? All these concepts are explained in that chapter. When you will actually watch the chapter number 8, you will understand what really takes place. How do you close, and how do you close at a better rate? Chapter number 9 is all about follow up. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking follow up comes first, then comes closing. No, that is not follow up. This is what follow up is. So, follow up means whatever you had promised the customer at the time of closing, or what the customer had promised, whether everything is going on in that way, right? For example, you had said that CRM will be implemented. Are you working on the implementation cycle, or is something wrong? Remember this is very important, particularly in such type of business. It is important in every business, but more in this one, right? The reason is you are going to get money from the customer for many years. Chapter number 10 chapter number 10 is customer retention. As I said, money will come for many years. So if you want to bring in the revenue year after year after year, if you want that you close a customer and he gives you revenue for the next 7, 8, 10 years, then his lifetime value, that is LTV, will increase. What will you do to increase this? We have worked out some formulae, set some processes which we execute in NJ. And if you look at the entire SaaS industry, we have a fantastic retention ratio. Once the customer comes to us, he stays with us for a very long period. How have we achieved this? This secret or this formula, actually there is no secret, it's a normal process. The problem is that people do not execute it, right? That method is shared here. What will be covered in chapter number 10? Everything about customer retention. Let us understand how big is the CRM market. Sangam CRM is an established product. NJ is a trustable brand. Let us see how. So, firstly, let us understand this CRM within India or outside India. Maybe people are selling and buying CRM for 20 years, 25 years, but the mass adoption has started in the recent years. It has started. You will say that there are so many companies selling CRM, there is tough competition in the market. However, as compared to total potential, total addressable market, sellers are just a few. And those working professionally are still lesser. I repeat, those working professionally are still lesser. So, what we call a sunrise industry, that is just starting. I am recording this video in the year 2023, and I claim that by 2035, the CRM concept will be very popular. Very popular. After that, its manifestation will change, but the concept will be there. Like, talking of India, there are 11 million registered SMEs in India. Mind well, 11 million. 11 million. Now think how many of these would have CRM? 98%, 99% do not have it. Even if we think that 50% out of these do not need CRM, still there are 5 million companies only in India who need CRM. So they will buy from someone. So when they will buy from you. Secondly, Sangam CRM is an established product. As I'm talking, we have more than 450 customers. 8,000 users of these 450 customers log in to our CRM every day on web, on mobile, both. If all these people are managing their business with Sangam CRM, means that Sangam CRM is an established brand. It is a stable product. You need not worry on that front. We can easily say that this is an Indian CRM for global market. It is multilingual and it gives all the required support which you would have seen in the administrator course. If you haven't, please go through it. We have been working since 2009. That is why I have been mentioning 14 years. Working since 2009 means we know the product, the market, the pain of the customers, the goals of our customers, and how the market has changed in the last 14 years. We know it very well, and we would like to share it with all of you. The number I quoted is as of now. I am recording on 1st of February. What is shown in the presentation is of December 2022. So we have added some big, so the users have increased. Let us now understand the ecosystem of Sangam CRM. So, since its inception, since we started, we have been a proper channel company. And what we mean by a channel company, we will discuss further. Right now, we will see how we work with partners and how we can join and how one can join as a partner. Firstly, we have a free version of Sangam CRM. It is free up to 10 users, absolutely free. If you do not understand it, please go to sangamcrm.com and see the homepage. There is a comparison given for free version and paid version. Spare half an hour and study it peacefully. If you don't study it, how will you tell the customer confidently what is available in the free version and what is not, right? So there is hardly anything which is not available. Everything is, but you need to know it very well. Only then you will be able to tell the customers. So one benefit for you or a business opportunity is that you can promote free CRM and on top of it you can charge for services. And as I've told you earlier, people do pay for services. Okay. The only thing is there is a different method of how you ask for money in a free version. In the next chapter, that is in the third chapter, we will understand how to do business of the free CRM. How can you earn money out of it? Then there is a paid version of Sangam CRM. Paid version is when you're selling or promoting free CRM, it was like preparation to move to the paid version. Okay. Like a very famous saying, it says, every effort is not for success. Some efforts are for preparation. So, whatever efforts you're putting in for selling free version and earning whatever, think that it was a preparation for the big game. This is the big game. From big clients come big profits, small clients come small profits. The small profits from small customers also, I guarantee, are bigger than your existing business. Definitely more. We have created the whole ecosystem in that way. The Sangam CRM reseller program, when you sell licenses or subscriptions, there is a margin. And in implementation, there is huge margin. So you can explore that too. And as it was for the above version, that is free version, same is applicable here as well. After selling the free or paid version, you will have a recurring revenue model. That is most important. And for some partners, it is like, I will only sell. We don't want to implement. Some partners would be interested in selling as well as implementing. That is also possible. And yes, some may think that they will only refer. The rest of the job someone else will do. We can work in that way too. The referral partners who only give reference, that is one end. And there are full service partners who will do everything. Which role you want to play, you can decide considering your strength. Here, you should focus more on your strength. Don't go by the greed, else, you will be confused. And then you will say, you didn't warn us. I have told you to focus on your strength, what you are strong at. We will meet in the next video where we will discuss mindset of a solver and not of a seller. As I mentioned earlier, this is going to be important that people make up the mindset of how they want to go ahead. And without making up the mindset, we cannot reach where we want to reach. So, see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching this. And please tell us how you like this in the comment section below where you can discuss. Please write what did you like, what you did not, what more information you expected. We will work on that. If necessary, we can create part 2 of this video too. Thank you very much once again. Thank you.